Hey guys, it's Lainey, and I'm sure you can probably tell that something is very different than my usual setup. I am in front of my bookcase, as I usually am. I decided to get some studio lighting. This is my first video with it. Probably in the next 10 videos you see, you'll be seeing it slightly different every time because this is new to me. I don't even know how to work these. I just kind of threw them up here. I'm also sitting, which is really weird. I like to move around, so this is very stationary for me. Let's get started with the video for today. First up, of course, I'm going to be shouting out one booktuber and one blogger. For my booktuber, I'm shouting out Hope Artigo, who is awesome. I've been subscribed to her for a really long time, and I think she deserves a lot more subscribers than she actually has because she's so well spoken and I love her videos. I love how cheery she is. She's just so sweet. The blogger, I'm shouting out Tanya from Girl Plus Books. What I liked most about her reviews when I was looking through them is that for books that she really likes, she puts celebrities' faces in the review, and I really like that. I thought that was really clever and creative and something I don't see very often unless they're on Goodreads reviews. Both Tanya and Hope's information is going to be down below, so I definitely recommend you guys checking them out. So now we are going into our top 5 Wednesday topic for today, which is our top 5 favorite side characters that we would like to see have their own series. I thought I was going to have so many characters for this one, but it ends up I was struggling to fill the holes. Coming in at number 5 is Gale Hawthorne, Believe It or Not, from The Hunger Games. And the reason I feel like I would like to read maybe even just one book from his point of view after the events that happened in Mockingjay, of course. I felt like his character was really rushed towards the end, and his deterioration of his character development really was just too rushed. And as much as I don't like Gale, because I'm very Team PETA, I would like to see where this character is and what he's like and being inside his head, which we don't obviously see throughout the entire trilogy. Coming in at number 4 is Zoya from Rune and Rising by Leigh Bardugo. I really didn't like her character in the beginning, but when I was reading the 3rd book, I just really fell in love with her. I pretty much loved all the side characters in Rune and Rising. I felt for every single one of them. I was sad when some of them died because I grew so attached to them, you know? And Zoya, head bitch in charge, and she slays. She's one of my favorite female side characters. She gets mentioned a few times in Six of Crows, which I've already read, and it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. I want more of Zoya. Coming in at number 3 is Katya from Amor Amor by Kristen Becker Ritchie. Katya is Nikolai's younger sister. She's 16 years old. She's part of the circus life. From the moment we were introduced to her, I wanted to know more about her. I just want to know everything about her, and the more we learn and her relationship with our main girl character grows, I want a whole book just based on her because she's the youngest and she's in this life, and she also has some trouble with this life that all of the Katovas are involved in. There is hope, I hope. Kristen Becker Ritchie, they're writing a companion novel on one of the other brothers, but I really think that they could write another companion novel on Katya, and I would really like to read that. Coming in at number 2 is Nikolai from the Grisha trilogy as well. The thing about Nikolai is I really want to read a series on him possibly before we are introduced to him in this book, because I don't know if this is too spoilery if I tell you this, but he's involved with pirates. I just think all of his life leading up to when he meets our main characters in this book is so adventure filled and very Pirates of the Caribbean. I want to read that. I want to read that whole story. And coming in at number 1 is, of course, Roar from Under the Never Sky. Roar is Perry's best friend that we are introduced towards the end of the 1st book, and he's really introduced and developed in the 2nd book, where he forms such an amazing boy-girl friendship with no romantic feelings whatsoever with Arya. I honestly haven't met one person that doesn't like Roar. He's so awesome. He's just cool. And even with the events that happen after this 3rd book, I still think there's a lot of potential for him to have a series. Without getting into any spoilers, I would love to see Roar do his thing. I'd like to see him fall in love, and and that's it for my top 5. What about you guys? What are your top 5 characters, side characters you would like to see have their own series? I would really love to know because I felt like I couldn't think of anybody. I hope you guys all have a really great Wednesday, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!